Yo, it's your boy Kha.Reality back with another one. You know, Brooklyn, people were saying Brooklyn, is like the forefront of the drill movement in New York. And, people say it started with Bobby Shmurda, but remember Bobby and them in August, they said they wasn't rapping drill music, but it had that drill feel. But we could really credit Light Fever for starting the drill movement in Brooklyn, August 2014, from his connections with Fat Trail, Chicago guys that was being bought, DC guys. And then it transferred over to guys like 22Gs, Nas, the Blickies, Envy Kings, the Bambinos, and all these guys. You know what I mean? The Curly Savs, the Dadas, the Bleezy, DODs. A lot of people were credited for this sound. Chef G, a lot of people. So we just giving y'all part one right now. You know what I mean? The Coach the Ghost is everybody that was integrated, but we're going to dig a little deep all the way into Pop Smoke. But we're going to go all the way back to about 2010, 2011. Salute.
You know, so just play your role. And know my haters die slow. Oh, ain't nobody better be. Swag on point like the letter V.
That was an early clip from Fabio in the early days. He had a different sound in most. That was Fabi, 2010, 2011, 2012, that was his sound back then. But everybody was a part of these loops. Let's go with two.
I keep a gun close because if you need some work, you could get a pack. You could get it soft or whip it up to crack. That's enough of that. Let's talk about weed. Every day I'm high like a tall tree. Straight.
Yeah, before it was drill, Envy Kane, 2010, to BCG, Very Crispy Gangsters. These was the movements that was out at this time. So we gonna tap into the Final Four, the Fatal Five. Let's get into it.
The free YG down, my brother, man. Shit. Stay so smooth, get the ladies with the D. Free my nigga Rob, B. Fuck, man. What's poppin', man? You heard? Big homie soon.
And that was the Wave Gang of the world. Wave Gang. They started this whole wooing thing. And, these is the guys that was there at the forefront. When they made the alliance between Franklin, Al, Sniper Fam, Wave Gang, going against the CHOOs, the original CHOOs, the Fatal Five, the Hood Stars, YG30, the Chauncey Cities, the M Dubs. Yeah, this was these times when it was crazy, when it was crazy, when Marvin was real. You know what I mean? When it was a different type of time. See, it was a lot of gun violence, but it was a lot of real hands going on. But it still was the violence. You had dudes out of certain crews who was really about that, Really about that. We y'all know the faces there. You see Sumo, you see Mills, Then you had the Hood Stars, our Candlelight, and rest in peace,
No Wave Gang.
Shoot a gang on deck. Get out, no team. I take a hard spot. Man. That's some big smoke. You already know. Come on.
Yeah, these times, man. These times. Yeah, they had an alliance with the YG30s. Bambino, you see him right there with the red t-shirt on. Bambino was around. He was a young dude, but he was around. Nobody can't say he's around. They got some stuff with his name and all that, but, we not here for that. We just here to show stuff that was going on back then. Main figures, main people, main faces. If y'all see the names, y'all see the faces, put it in the comments section. Tell me what y'all think about these times back in the days.
Look, I advise you to fall back. I ain't a big dude, but I stayed with a tall guy. It's been a hard year, good but a dark year. Banging for respect and just to show you that the heart's here. We see the enemies, we gripping over here. You get caught slipping and start snitching over there. The name ring bells cross the map, yeah, it's continental. Have a meeting with your girl, keep it confidential. I'm on point, extra lead like a sharpened pencil. And I ain't gotta talk about it, I can solve a mental. And when it comes to the squad, the stars official. Box them up and step on them like a dominical. And when we come in this party, we gon' dance and hand glancing, show them that the chances are.
Yeah, that was Coach the Ghost and Broward Gang. Broward Gang is now like 260. This when they was linked up.
Are you CHOO? What you mean, nigga? I'm from the block. Nigga, I know what's going on. Nigga, my cousin is such and such. Or fuck my cousin or my friend. I'm from the block. Or I'm CHOO. I know what's going on. Them niggas jump me in school. The little niggas, they from over there because I be over here. I'm CHOO. So it's like, you can't really not say like, oh, nigga, you not CHOO. Little nigga be like, what? What you mean I'm not CHOO? You get what I'm trying to say? You not, because I be going through that too, because like, you not really like,
you wasn't there.
yeah, but you niggas, you Brody, like you CHOO, yeah, that's the CHOO, that's little bro. But it's like, yeah, you can't say that to these little niggas. Little niggas will kill you for some shit like that, bro. You crazy? So, because they got their own mind frame. They got their own thoughts. They losing their own friends. Like, it's a whole new chapter of this shit now. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So that's like, Larry O or La Brim or one of the big blood niggas, you feel me, be on some shit like, all right, after 2012, if you Mac Baller or turn Jets, you can't be Jet. Oh, well, you not Jet. You know how much work niggas done put in and all that shit? Or these little niggas really putting on for this shit? So you can't. I just say, try to guide them the best way you could. You feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Try to guide them the best way you could. That's it.
Yeah. Do you worry that, because you know he was more talking like, yo, man, leave all that alone. Whatever. If you this age, it's about peace. If you from that side and you want to come on to the pools on this side, you welcome. If you from this side, come on the pools on that side, you welcome. You shook your head. What do you think about
hell
that?
No, you can't come to no pool on our side. We got a pool on my side, you from that side. Yeah. This just, I don't want to sound negative.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to ask you. People might be like, oh, he's sounding negative.
So for me, I don't want to sound negative. I'm just being realistic here. Like you see, oh, you can come to the pool. That's not realistic. Because that same 50-year-old, 60-year-old you tell him to come to the pool?
Yeah, that was Nino explaining like how it is now. This right here is an old clip, you know, Final Four Marvin. I think this is one of the times where we all got together. It was a big group of everybody. Sniper Fan, Wave Gang, Al from downtown. You know, rest in peace to Dot right there. He talking his stuff. You know, and it was just a different type of time, you know. It was 4 gangs versus 5 gangs. And then, like, these was the gangs that really mattered. You know what I mean? Like, they was the forefront. A lot of these people that you see now, that's dudes' age and all that, they wasn't out there. They wasn't outside, or they didn't hold any type of real relevance. These was the guys that held the relevance. The faces you see here, I know a lot of people, like, they not doing stuff now and all that. It is what it is, but we taking y'all back to history. We just showing y'all a little bit of what was really going on at these times. What was really going on, who was outside, who was really doing stuff. You know what I mean? You can't change history. It is what it is. Y'all see the faces. Y'all know who's there. You know? So, like, you know, it was real crazy. This is like 9 big street gangs, and it was like really like 11, 12 street gangs that really held a certain type of weight in them streets that what you see is crossed over until today.
I say, yo, I ain't really never in a lot of videos, but I'm here today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you doing over here, what you doing over here?
Let me hear something.
You food over here, you getting chewed over here. You know what I mean? Big homie, that's that.
Let me hear something. Who got some balls, man? Let me hear something. Let me hear something. Let me hear something.
My nigga got that. Yo,
Let me hear something. Let me hear something. Let me hear something. Let me hear something. Let me hear something, Doc.
No, man, Frank and that tiger. Any brown nigga I see get crushed on the scene. Hit him with that grip, hit him with that scene, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna start it over with like 3 balls. Somebody finish it off. I say, yeah. Yo, we out. Franklin and
Hold on, I gotta get my jacket.
Franklin, Dub G, out. We still coming. Franklin got the grip and you know I'm still dumping. Broward still running. You already know, nigga. Dub to the G, G to the sky. Before my G's never walk. Jay Kala. I said, yo. Listen. Everybody know me. My name dumping in the street. I spit nasty. Like I got fungus on my teeth.
You already know. I'm smacked out the ass. What's up, nigga? Big homie on the deck. Wave game out. Don't follow me. I'm here. You know, I see that gunner. You already know. Yo, listen, you already know. Let me hear something. Said if it's a cup in my hand, best believe it's liquor in it. Smoke weed with a punch, I call it the Green Hornet. Buzzkill off the high, buzzkill for the tournament. Bottom on the corner, then you hanging on the street like an ornament. Like an ornament? Listen. What's up, man? We out here. Oh, we out here. They call me on deck, nigga. What's up, nigga? Yeah! Fresh, yo. They call me Fresh, yo, nigga. What's up? They call me Bees, nigga. You already know how we...
Yeah, this day we all took a trip down to Broward. You know, it got crazy. Some shots was fired. It was about 7, 8 different grips that went off that night. You know, one of the bros got hit in his back, and another bro saved another bro life, and then another bro, like, you know, a lot of dudes performed at this time. It was young dudes, 16, 17, 15 through 18, and they was really bugging. You know, they was outside. They was doing what they was doing. You know, you had two different sides, you know, and this is the dudes that really, you know, was out there, you know, free Murder Man. You see Murder Man, they gave him like 100 years or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like, you know, we just shedding some light. I know it's a lot of people that we leaving out and all that, but this is just part one. We didn't have time to do everybody, you know what I mean? But this is stuff that I can attest to, that I was a part of, stuff that I seen with my own 2 eyes. So this is why like I show certain stuff. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna do none of that. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes was there, and a lot of dudes wasn't even thought about coming outside. You know, some dudes couldn't even go to parties at these times. These times was a different type of treacherous. A different type of treacherous. You know, it was crazy. Look at me back in the days talking. Look.
Where you from? Yo, what up, man? You already know YB's up, man. Freaking ass. You already know I'm YB. I'm Lil Melvin, a.k.a. Kha, that nigga from Franklin, man. Y'all niggas don't need me. Y'all niggas don't do me. You looking real nice out here. Hey, this ain't nothing, nigga. This ain't... I don't know. Nigga, I ain't looking nice. Even though these J's ain't come out, these shits come out about 2 weeks. Chill. You know, bombers on them. All these words that niggas be using, those are all words. Bombers, riders, with chicken riders, that nigga was they just know we put that pain in too. We put that pain in. We've been doing it for years, man. It's going on 8 years. It's going on like 8 years. With the team, we've been together for life, but we've been together for life. We're a family. Niggas think this Franklin shit ain't no joke. This shit ain't no. That niggas can't. Niggas be hitting us up. Yo, I want to be Franklin. I want to be Ash. That niggas move way. Yeah,
like sometimes I can't even believe that it's that same person. Like, you know, I was a total different individual at this time. And, you know, it was just a different time. So, like, I just wanted to bring y'all in. You know, it's Kha.realityTV. So I just wanted to bring y'all into my reality, how I seen things, the scope of how I seen things back in the days. This is like 2011, you know. And it was just a different time, and you had to be there. You know, a lot of people could say they was there, but a lot of people wasn't there, you know. And it is dudes that we left out, you know what I mean? And we're going to have a part 2, part 3, probably part 5. To this, you know, to this little series. But I wanted to do something. You see Rowdy Rebel right here. You know what I mean? This is 09, 010. You know what I mean? This is back then I only knew him as Chad. Yeah, I didn't know him as Rowdy Rebel at this time. You know, dudes we was going to suspension schools and all that.
I'm just talking about pot vetting. You love the pot vetting. This is the feeling like a politician. Come on.
Yeah, this is just a little clip right here. You know, this is the best part of the video. You know, to see K.I. and Nino Brown and Mr. and Coca to all be in the studio as one pushing piece. That's something that's great. You know what I mean? So we just wanted to acknowledge that. How people go from what you've seen earlier in the video to that. So it's Off Our Border Movement. It's your boy Kha.Reality. I just wanted to tap in with y'all. Salute. And tell me what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think. Put it in the comment section. Salute.